Hello, and welcome to our showcase presentation titled Holistic Student Support in the Academic Skills Center, How Supporting Student Well-Being Impacts Students and Faculty. My name is Taryn Rye. I am Associate Director of Tutoring and Mentoring in the Academic Skills Center, and with me today are Christy Franza and Janine Allwright. Would you like to introduce yourselves?
Sure, thanks Taryn. Hi everyone, I'm Christy Franza and I'm the coordinator of the Doctoral Peer Mentor program here in the Academic Skills Center. Janine?
Thank you, Christy. Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Janine Allwright, and I'm an instructional specialist at the Academic Skills Center, where I bring course-related statistics support to Walden students. I'll now hand it back to you, Taryn, to present the first component of holistic student support.
Great. Thank you, Christy and Janine. To get started, in the Academic Skills Center, we do our best to support the health of students. As we all know, students experience anxieties, hurdles, and challenges during their programs that can cause them to become distressed, overwhelmed, and distracted. The ASC offers synchronous and asynchronous resources to support student health and well-being. A few of those items are listed here on this slide. For example, in the beginning of each term, we offer an Ease into Statistics webinar that prepares doctoral students for quantitative research courses and provides tips to set them at ease. Another popular webinar is our Imposter Syndrome webinar. This helps students define and understand what that is and what they're feeling, and provides strategies for them to overcome their fears and thoughts to be confident and successful students here at Walden. As well, the ASC offers interactive modules for students to complete at any time. Two of them are listed here, and they focus on time and stress management. And as we know, these are foundational skills key to student success in the classroom and throughout their programs. Our Savvy Student blog addresses student health by recognizing the significant transition that our students go through when starting a doctoral program with us. And I'd say most importantly, the ASC offers individualized support for students. We do this through tutoring and through our tutoring program and our doctoral peer mentor program. Our tutoring program supports students by helping them develop skills to be successful in their coursework, and our doctoral peer mentor program connects with students as they're beginning their program to provide a social network of support and tips for them to get off on the right foot while they're starting here at Walden. Now that you know a bit more about how the ASC supports the health of students, I'd like to go over a quick scenario. On to this slide. Great. So in this scenario, Malik is a new doctoral student. You're most likely teaching a foundations course. You notice that he's submitting assignments late and has expressed via email some issues with balancing school, getting his work in on time, and just some personal life struggles. What Academic Skills Center resources or programs might you suggest to Malik? Individualized tutoring? Would the doctoral peer mentor program be a nice fit? Or something where he can take a module like the time management module in the Academic Skills Center? Or would a combination of these be best? The best answer would be D in this scenario. Malik is a new doctoral student, so he would qualify to participate in the doctoral peer mentor program. And going through the time management module that will provide him some tips and strategies to be successful moving forward. And now I will pass it over to Christy, and she's going to talk about how how we help students effectively pursue their purpose here at Walden. Christy?
Great, thank you Taryn. So the Academic Skills Center also provides resources and services that can really help students to explore their strengths, also identify some areas where maybe they need some support, and also to help them understand social change. So on the Academic Skills Center website, for example, students can learn about SMART goals. And this resource is really designed to help students learn how to set some realistic goals, not only on their academic life, but also their professional life and personal life as well. Students can also complete interactive modules, as Taryn mentioned a moment ago, and we have a couple others that I wanted to mention. We have the study skills module as well as the improving class performance module. So in the study skills module, students can learn about note-taking, setting up an effective workspace, and also strategies for academic reading. In the Improving Your Class Performance module, students can learn about breaking down assignment prompts in the classroom, using the rubrics that are posted with assignments, and also applying the instructor feedback that they're receiving in the classroom. The ASC also has many blogs and podcasts, as Tara mentioned a moment ago, and those are really designed to help students with some practical skills. And so we have one listed here. The title is Stop the Paralysis, Recognizing Your Level of Academic Literacy. And this blog is really designed to help students to reflect on their own abilities, but it also reminds the reader that learning any new skill, no matter what it is going to take some practice, and it's going to be a process. Lastly, many Walden students do enroll in their program with a topic that they're really passionate about. But some of those students do struggle sometimes with turning that passion into a research topic. So the ASC offers an optional course to support students in this area, and it's called the Critical Thinking for Social Change course. And this is really designed to help students develop the skills that they really need to turn whatever they're passionate about into a research topic. And we have to remember, for many of our students, the topics that they're really passionate about are directly connected to their purpose. So through all these resources that I've discussed on this slide, the ASC is really here to help students develop the skills they need to effectively pursue their purpose, whether it's helping them to reflect on areas where they need some support or helping them to understand social change. So now that you know a little bit more about the resources that we have to support students in this area, let's go ahead and take a look at another scenario. So in this scenario, you're a graduate student, Felicia. She's really passionate about her research, but she's struggling a little bit with connecting that to social change. So which academic skills center resources or programs might you suggest to Felicia? A, the Academic Skills Center course, Critical Thinking for Social Change. B, individual tutoring. Or C, there are no ASC resources in this area. And the correct answer for this scenario is A. Felicia and other Walden students can enroll in the optional Critical Thinking for Social Change course. Again, this is a course that's really designed to help students strengthen the skills that they need to think and write about social change. And developing those skills can really help support students to continue to pursue their purpose and to meet their goals for social change. So now I'm going to go ahead and pass things over to Janine to chat a little bit about the topic of fostering connections. Janine?
Thank you, Christy. Let me bring up the slide. So the opportunity for students to make lasting connections is the final component of holistic student support that promotes students and faculty well-being and health. At the Academic Skills Center, students will find a variety of opportunities to form and maintain these connections, both with knowledge-based support and social support. For instance, Taryn already mentioned the Doctoral Peer Mentoring Program that was started in 2017 by the Academic Skills Center, in which experienced doctoral students provide social support to incoming students that are just at the beginning stage of their Walden journey. That mentee relationship between the student and the peer mentor starts at the beginning of the program, but completes when that student completes the first residency or the first 3 terms of study, whichever comes first. When students are paired with a peer mentor, they effectively have an outlet to ask questions, receive directions, learn tips and advice, and feel socially connected. As of March 2019, we had 664 new doctoral students that were connected with a doctoral peer mentor. Students can also receive knowledge-based support at the Academic Skills Center and make connections with peers and tutors. Tutoring is offered in a variety of subjects, and Word and PowerPoint comes to mind, accounting and finance, math, and Vivo and statistics in Excel. Students can choose private tutoring sessions in a one-on-one environment, but are also invited to attend group events. The ASC regularly offers group tutoring sessions. For instance, at the graduate level, we offer 2 drop-in sessions a week where students can come for help with their weekly coursework, learn in a group environment from both the presenter and their peers. We also offer the Stat Chat. That is a group meeting, if you will, for all undergraduate students who are currently enrolled in an undergraduate statistics course. It runs twice a term, and students can come in, ask questions, receive some tips and some strategic advice towards the completion of their undergraduate statistics course, and meet their peers. Now, over the course of the past couple of years, we have noticed that students value the connections they make in these group sessions. Oftentimes with the drop-in sessions, we see that students who attend these sessions early in the term keep coming back as regular visitors twice a week for the remainder of the term, and they develop lasting relationships with the presenter and peers alike. As was mentioned earlier, the Academic Skills Center also produces the live webinars in a variety of subjects and topics. Tara mentioned the Ease into Statistics webinar that we present early in the term. And it's meant to set students at ease about their upcoming statistics work. Christy also mentioned the Savvy Student podcast and the blog. We produce these and they are available on the web. They give students additional vehicles. Keep connected to Walden and ground themselves and stay connected to their university. Now let me illustrate how you, as a faculty member, can use the connections component of holistic student support with a scenario that you might well encounter in your classroom. I'll move it over to the next slide. And imagine that you are an instructor in a statistics course and that your students are struggling, or you have a sense that they're feeling overwhelmed. How could you utilize the Academic Skills Center's resources and programs to support the students and yourself? Might you reach out to the Academic Skills Center to request classroom support? Might you provide tutoring announcements in your course and ask us for these pre-written statements? Or maybe A and B both? Of course, the answer is C. We provide both of those features. We offer course visits where tutors can come into your classroom and engage with your students in the Blackboard setting on a form. We can also provide you with pre-written course announcements, for instance, about how students can find tutoring support or where students can find the access to the group sessions. So if there's anything that you feel that you need in your classroom to help set your students at ease, you can reach out to us, and Taryn will share with you how you can connect with us, and you can ensure that your students have that support, have an outlet, connect with tutors and peers, and in the process feel socially connected. I'll now hand it back to Taryn, who will provide some more insight into how students' well-being connects to faculty well-being and how the holistic support at the Academic Skills Center can promote your well-being as well. Taryn?
Thank you, Janine. Okay, so now that you've heard from myself, Christy, and Janine, you have an overview of the holistic support we provide students, and we hope through our examples you've seen the ways in which us supporting students also supports you. But we want to make very clear before we end this presentation is how the ASC and our student support impacts your well-being. So first of all, we want to make clear there are 2 ways that we impact your well-being as a faculty member. The first is illustrated here on this slide. And basically, in summary, the Academic Skills Center helps to ease student stress and anxiety through our programs and resources that we offer. We hope that these individualized connections that students are able to make with our tutors and peer mentors and additional resources can help students to organize themselves, better focus, and submit higher quality work in your courses. Secondly, as we have here on this slide, we want to make sure that you understand that the ASC is here to help students outside the classroom. And by that we mean that we are here to provide additional support beyond what your bandwidth might be as a faculty member. We hope that you see the ASC as a partner we hope you see the ASC as a partner in providing holistic support for students at Walden, and that you will not hesitate to reach out to us when you need support and or to make sure that students are fully aware of the resources available here to support them throughout their coursework and program. As it's cited here on this slide, online instructors who feel supported by their colleagues and staff are more satisfied in their role and experience less stress. And I know in my role, and for those that work with us and our staff in the ASC, we're certainly here to support students to see them succeed, but we're here also to work with you to ensure that you have the support you need for your students to ensure their success in the course, and make sure that your well-being is taken care of as a faculty member. So in closing, we hope that you found this presentation helpful. If you have any questions or requests for support, please don't hesitate to contact us. We can be reached at academicskills@mail.waldenu.edu. And finally, we'd like to present our list of references for this presentation. So thank you very much for viewing our showcase presentation, and we look forward to connecting with you and your students here in the near future in the Academic Skills Center.